In HellDivers 2, there are plenty of ways to die, whether that be from a 500 kg, a giant laser, or you just got slapped to death. In this game, you will die. So that got me thinking, could one HellDiver complete 10 missions with increasing difficulty? Well, we're about to find out in this very video. Mission 1 was a breeze. All I had to do was bring myself, twist some valves, and mission complete. Mission 2 was just as easy. With my new friend, we blew stuff up, shot stuff, and even celebrated our victory. Mission 3 was off to a great start. My teammate blew up tragically, then blew up again, tragically. Then we went off to blow up more stuff, and this time with less casualties. Mission 4, not much to talk about. It was super boring. All I did was sit around and wait for a nuke to launch and just destroy some robots. Mission 5 was a great mission. After landing, my teammate collapsed on the ground and his death was the least of my problems. They kicked me from the team and left me for dead. So after my very brief mourning period, I left for extraction because thankfully they did all the objectives before leaving me. And after a huge wave of robots, I just went home. Mission 6. I decided to change my strategy using a giant mech to destroy the automatons, as my team did whatever they were doing. I fired a missile at a tiny tower and somehow ended up helping. Yippee! After my onslaught, I made my way to extraction when I got bullied and almost died to a Hulk. But the real threat wasn't the giant robots. It was my team that was killing each other for some reason. But thankfully they left me alone, and then we extracted. With honor, of course. Mission 7 was my story of the stress of not dying, and friendship. So my mission started off not good. I dropped in, nearly blowing up, and getting separated from the group. I had to go around the artillery when I had two choices, a giant tank or a very useful turret. So naturally I picked the turret. Then I went to regroup with my team. After some running, a blizzard rolled in, and me and D3 got separated from the rest of the group, and we fought our way through tons of oncoming robots. Soon after the blizzard passed, and then we got to loot a bunker, getting some neat rewards for our efforts. After some more fighting and running, then we were faced with an automaton fortress. Then me and D3 cleared it with ease. Then we ran. There's so much running in this game, Jesus. We finally regrouped and had to fight our way to extraction, which I am proud to say that neither me or D3 died during our fight with the bots.
So I forgot to record Mission 8 and I'm too lazy to record a voiceover, so here's a garbage Photoshop puppet show about what happened, lola 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 lola.
That was a boy cut. I got to meet that for y'all tired of Soldier Boy. Good, take back 3-5 from left to right.
Finally we made to mission 9. As always, I drop in, grab my stuff, while being shot at by what will become ChatGPT in the near future. After a short jog, me and Z3 raise a LiDAR tower. While he's busy with the console, I protect him. We make a pretty good team. After our struggle, Z3 calls in a mech, and as a fellow mech user myself once upon a time, I feel a lot safer, but then realize getting crushed by my irresponsible teammate doesn't sound like a good way to go. Not long after that, the mech was destroyed, probably because the mech sucks. Anyway, me and Z3 got separated by a huge army and some airships. Luckily, both the army and the airships targeted Z3. After skillfully running away, a laser cannon shoots me and sends me flying into a ditch. Somehow, by sheer luck, I miraculously survive. But my teammate, however, was not so lucky. After all that running and shooting, my two other teammates cleared all the other objectives and called for extraction. While my teammates fought back against the bots, there was I, in the corner, cowering in fear. And that's all I did for mission 9. Finally, after all that running, shooting, chest bumps, and explosions, we finally make it to mission 10, Super HellDive. I spawned in already being shot at. Don't ask me how I didn't notice huge explosions creeping my way. I guess my gear mattered more than my own life. But somehow, I left the fortress unscathed by the explosions. But I think I got a minor concussion from the fall, which nothing a stim can't fix. With my teammates making their way to the objective, I started the drill, and I just had to wait for my teammates to get over here. And oh, would you look at that, they're here. I decided to stay out of the fire and push some buttons so I won't be entirely useless, and I throw some artillery to reduce the bots that was threatening my team. Well, that's what I wanted to do, but the bot sent a giant strider. My team ran to the safety, leaving me behind to fend for myself. Literally, the only thing keeping me from turning into Swiss cheese was the drill. The only thing to ensure my safety was to stim and dash behind a rock. Now, there was some good news and some bad news. The good news, my team didn't entirely leave me. Bad news, the bot sent another strider. With our time rapidly going down, there wasn't much hope. Our hero, R3, destroyed the first strider, giving me time to download the samples. Unfortunately, our hero died trying to extract, leaving me and P1 to run to extraction with only 30 seconds left. And with only 2 seconds left and a lethal amount of stims in my system, our only way off the planet just left us to die. You can even see us in the corner, right there. Like, I mean, couldn't the pilot just wait 3 more seconds before leaving us behind? Screw that lazy guy, man. And with that, the challenge is over. I mean, technically I didn't die, so this just counts as me surviving 10 missions and not dying. I mean, for all we know, this one HellDiver could be camping in the furthest reaches of space, hanging out with some bots. If you want me to try this challenge again and actually survive, leave a comment, or like, don't matter. Now I cut the music. That's a wrap. I'll have to play this stupid game.